Good morning, TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. It's also 4/20, April 20th. Today marks a pretty monumental day. For all the potheads out there. If you got them, smoke them. Also for me personally, my grandfather back in 2000, he passed away on April 20th. And his concept was stand up and be counted for. And he believed in just standing up for who you are, be spoken for, and don't let anybody push you around. You know, he was a leader. He started unions, and he was a balancer, and he just didn't take any shit. And he was always about a matter of just getting as much out of life as he possibly could. Worked his ass off, and he was a really strong, powerful guy. So he had such an influence on me that when I decided I wanted to get myself on television, I made April 19th, 2002 was a day that I set out to go on MTV and become a personality. So I put a little video together, I documented myself, and I went outside in front of TRL and I acted like a superstar. And I took that videotape and I sent it into MTV, and anybody I can get my hands on, anybody I can get that videotape in front of, I wanted to give it to them just to fulfill my dream. And I was on a mission. So a year later, I actually got called to be on MTV's True Life Perfect Body. It was a pretty awesome experience. It was a dream come true. But I fell short of expectations. So I was expecting, like, that was it. I was going to be one shot, and I was just going to end up on, a television show, and I was going to get syndicated, credits, and I was going to be this kind of fitness celebrity, and that was it. But it doesn't work that way, So I was let down a little bit, and I got some negative feedback from just some haters out there. So I put myself in this shell, and I kind of closed myself up to the world, and it burned me up inside because it was something inside me that I wanted to get out, and I wanted to stand up and be spoken for. So I kind of went in hibernation for a while, and then recently I decided, what the fuck am I doing, man? I need to get myself out there. I need to really make a valid effort. So I was motivated, but I really didn't execute. You have some kind of idea or a dream, that's a start, right? So don't fixate yourself on being motivated. It's time to start executing, which is why today my podcast is being launched. Okay, so click on the link below and check out my blog, and I have a few episodes in the tank. I'm looking to do 3 episodes per week. Okay, 1 video, 1 YouTube video, 1 guest that I'm going to have on the show, and the third one I kind of, I'm gathering all my thoughts and decided that how can I always have some kind of message going out and motivating people. And my clients here at Body are always looking for some kind of motivation. They're always looking for some kind of, keep me going kind of speech from Monetti. So it's hard to get the camera up on the fly quickly, so I decided to just voice record my messages as they pop into my brain. I'm going to compile them all at the end of the week. I'm going to launch a podcast and call it Monetti Message Mayhem. And it's going to be just a medley of all the messages that come to my brain, whether I'm dealing with a client, dealing with my own personal issues, or challenges or aspirations, whatever it is. I'm just going to document my voice, throw it in the podcast, and then launch that without fear of judgment or criticism. And that's what you should do too. That's what held me back for years, being criticized and expectations, and just do it, man. You really have to fall forward, and you can't give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody discourage you. First, you have to believe in yourself. Part of the problem is you didn't believe, or I didn't believe. I believed it in the beginning, but I wasn't fully 100% fully believing it because I had some negative feedback. Right? So you have to believe 100% in yourself. And without that, you're not going to get anywhere. Part of the problem is you don't believe that stuff is possible. You think too realistic. You don't believe that you can accomplish it. You don't believe you can look like a certain body, or you don't believe you can have a certain lifestyle. But you have to believe, because nobody else is going to believe in you unless you believe in yourself. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you have to trust the process. Life is a process. The destination is actually the journey. It's a pretty cool analogy of it, because that's what drives you to become better. That's what builds your character, is the journey to get there. There is no end result. Death is the end result. Are you racing to get to your deathbed? No, you should be racing, to get that lifestyle that you want. And that's a process. You have to trust it. Don't give up. 2-3 weeks, a month, you may be fully motivated, fully focused, you have a plan, you're executing it, and you kind of get like sidetracked. And you have to refocus. Do something. Pound your chest, snap out of it. Whatever it is. It sounds that simple because it is. You have to flip that switch and get motivated and get moving back on your plan. It's a process. Trust the process. Number 2. Number 3, you have to have patience. Practicing patience is a discipline. Okay? And it takes diligent work. You can't expect it overnight. If you refer back to number 2, you know that it's a process. You know that it takes time. And you have to have patience. So I'm done rambling today. Okay? Stand up and be counted for. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Anthony Monetti, and this is Project My Life.